Hello everyone, it's Dr. Doc and welcome back to my channel, and today I'm going to be doing a video on Bus Simulator 21, which this will be the first one I've done on this game. And I decided to show off a bit of the new school bus DLC. Uh, I got this game not that long ago with kind of the intention of playing with this DLC, because I particularly wanted to drive school buses in a video game. And now the DLC has come out, I decided to purchase it, and I've been quite enjoying it. So the buses that it adds, I forget what this bus is particularly called. There's a way I can look. I go to my garage. I already have a whole bunch. Change vehicle. So there's the Bluebird Vision, the All-American FE, which that one's okay. Then there's the All-American RE. But for this video, I'm just going to be showing off the Vision, because those are the buses I'm more familiar with, because at least where I live, we don't have flat-nose school buses. So I'm more familiar with these type of school buses. You can see here, I did add some decals, or decals, however you want to call them, to the bus. I added some, like, a bus number, because that's what I'm kind of used to, like buses having bus numbers. This is a modded number, because I didn't like the font of the ones in the game. Anything else before I start going? There is some issues with the potholes, I've noticed, with the suspension. I don't know if that's something to do with this decal mod, or because I didn't, or yeah, I did add a couple mods like this one. I have a couple bus mods as well. I don't know if that's causing it, but from what I've seen, the suspension issue is only really with the school buses that I've had. So I think it might just be something with the DLC, because I tried removing mods, like all the mods, and it was still having the issue. So yeah, just any glitches, I apologize for that. But anyways, I'm already late for my route, so let's get going. Let's close the door. 1 minute. Hold the ignition, and we are off. We're gonna have fun. We're gonna show off this bus, and I will not accidentally run over anyone, because that would be bad. Okay, let's turn off here. So we're already 1 minute and 50 seconds late. That's okay, I'm not really in a hurry with this. But you can see already, like, with the shaking, it looks a bit unnatural with the bumps. Okay, I am going to turn off the speed limiter and just speed a bit to get there, as I have to come to a stop. So this route that I created goes across pretty much the whole map, so this will be, I don't know, maybe 20 minutes to half an hour of a video. Yeah, I was going to do a shorter run, but I decided, why not? Let's just do a longer run, because I really like this bus. But yeah, that's what I decided to do today. So we are approaching our first stop here, coming up. Once we turn on to, I believe this is First Street. Okay, not even right. Go. AI is really timid in this game, which is a good thing for the most part. Yeah, I think that does say First Street. So right about here, I'm going to put on my amber lights, and as we come to a stop here, I'm going to open the doors and the arm in the front. And while I'm at it, I might as well just go out and show what it looks like with the lights flashing and stuff. I'll probably use this for the thumbnail. Yeah, it's quite a nice bus. I think they did a really good job with it. And, like, don't get me wrong, I enjoy driving the regular city buses, but there's something just different about driving a school bus. I think it's just the more functionalities, like with the sign and the arm and stuff. And it's just a bit of a different experience, in a good way. As we wait for this guy to cross. Yep, you better run. Okay. Continue through here. So yeah, this whole route, I'm basically going to be behind schedule, I think. Come on, people. I did turn off the lights inside because I don't think they're really needed. Oh, the backlights might be on. I at least turned off the... sorry. I at least turned off the lights in the front here. Because I just don't think they're needed, like I said. I think it's bright enough here, as it is. But, yeah, I will be... I believe I mentioned it earlier. I will reiterate. I will be covering the Thomas-built buses. That's what they're called, Thomas-built. Is it called Thomas-built or just Thomas? It might just be Thomas. Anyways, I'll be covering that new DLC on Thursday. I'll probably just do this run, but in reverse, is what I'm thinking. But yeah, that's just my thinking right now. And I'm quite looking forward to that one because that's another bus with like a hood, which I do prefer the buses, or the school buses with the hood. Plus, I find it offers a different driving experience having... What the hell is this guy doing? That was stupid. Anyways, I do find it offers a different experience with like the hood, especially like the wheels are in the front now instead of being behind, which they normally are in like city buses and stuff. So I think it's just a bit of a different feel to it, and I quite like it. If anyone's experiencing any lag issues as well, at least on PC, let me go to gameplay for visuals. I'm not familiar with what this did, but I turned off NVIDIA DLSS because it just was really like choppy for some reason. And as soon as I turned that off, it worked much better. I don't really know what that does, to be honest. It's probably some important feature, but I think it looks fine without it. And I have most of my graphics on very high, and I think like the view distance is on ultra, and it's running quite well. Okay. But I will also be, yeah, I will also possibly be doing some other videos than just the regular city buses. I might like do some showcases, and also I'm really looking for feedback on this. Like, do you want me talking the whole video? I was thinking of maybe just talking a bit at the beginning, and then just showing gameplay for the rest of it. There's something else I was thinking of doing, because I'm just not sure what works. But I'm open to all suggestions. And I really would appreciate feedback on these videos, because I just don't know what to do with them. This is one of my favorite areas of the map. Well, to be fair, there's a whole bunch of areas that I really like, but this is one of them. I just like how all the houses are so close together and stuff, and it's just, this map is really well done, like, compared to Bus Sim 18. Like, not that Bus Sim 18 was necessarily bad. I mean, to be honest, it wasn't my favorite game, if I'm being totally honest, but I think they 100% stepped up their game for this one, in, like, all facets. especially the map. Which, if you like the old map, it is in the game as well. And I have played it a bit, and they did make some, I think, minor alterations to the map. And it does include the DLC on the first one. But, yeah, I still prefer this map more. Okay, let's turn here. I also turned off that thing where it turns your head when you turn the wheel. I found it a bit off-putting. Also, that was barely a stop. I should have waited a couple more seconds. And you also will notice the bus starts to gradually get louder. The more kids get on the bus. They did a pretty good job with the sound design. Quite impressed with it. Oh, let's go this way here and get onto the freeway. But yeah, they're growing up. Like I usually, like I am somewhat familiar with the Bluebird buses. Not these newer versions, like at least like our school district or whatever you call it. Like the buses we mainly had were Thomas, and I always forget what the other one is. I think it's IC. I think they're owned by International, although I'm not 100% sure about that. But yeah, those were the buses that we mainly had. There were like a lot of like the older buses that the schools had where I lived did have Bluebird. Like they typically were Bluebird buses, but as I was graduating, there wasn't really many Bluebird buses at that point. Whoa! I hit the guardrail. Damn it! I knew I was going to do that. I'm still so used to playing tracking games with the steering, so it takes a bit to still get used to a bus because they're quite different to steer. Okay, let's get off here. This is a nice island as well. I think personally it's a bit of an odd place to put a bus stop, because there's not really many residential houses, and this doesn't really seem like a place that would have residential houses. But there is a school bus stop here. There's actually, I think, 3 of them, but I only put 1 on this route. Also, I am playing on, not story mode, I think career. Oh, that was close. That could have led to a lot of paperwork. It's much better than Bus Sim 18, where they would just walk into the bus, and then you get like that flashbang, which I'm glad they removed that, because I had PTSD from that. Like when you'd accidentally hit someone, and they would, the screen would flash white. Now it just resets if you hit someone. It just back a bit. It's much better than it used to be. Okay, so I'd say we're almost at the halfway point of this route. It's actually, let me look at the time of the recording. It's actually quicker than I thought we'd be at this point. yeah, I think next, like I said, next video, which should be up on Thursday when the DLC comes out, Friday at the latest, I will just do this route in reverse, I think. From the school, basically. So I think this is a good route. It shows off the map. And now we cross this bridge here with this nice lighthouse looking over the water. I don't quite know what this map is supposed to be based off of. I think it's supposed to be based off of San Francisco and California. But I think mostly San Francisco. But there is, like, I think a pier area. I think that's kind of supposed to be reminiscent with the pier in Los Angeles. Let's not hit the guardrail this time. You can see the shaking looks a bit unnatural. Which like I said, I think is a bug. Okay, let's turn up here. I guess this would also be a good time to let people know what to expect from the channel. I'm gonna be doing quite a few videos, like quite a lot of stuff with Tori. Most of the stuff I have planned is stuff with her. What else? Yeah, so we're gonna be doing like a Minecraft series. And like it's gonna be like a Let's Play type thing. We're gonna continue doing Lego stuff as well. On my channel, we are gonna be doing some LA Noire, but I think that's gonna be quite later down the line. We do have the first episode recorded. I'm just gonna wait till we have. Although I'm gonna wait till we have more episodes recorded, basically. What else was I gonna mention? On her channel, we will be doing Red Dead Redemption 2 at some point as well. And basically with LA Noire and Red Dead, basically one of us plays while the other just joins in and comments. And that's what we're doing for LA Noire. I'm actually playing that one, and then Red Dead, she's playing that one. And I'm commenting with her on it. But I'm trying to think, is there anything else I want to mention? Oh yeah, there will be something with trucking. I'm just not sure what. I'm not even sure of trucking necessarily, just vehicle simulation in general. I do want to have something going on with that. Also, I'll mention it now. I'll probably mention it again in the next bus sim video. There will be on the 18th of October, Alaskan Road Trekkers releases, and I will be playing that on stream, and probably, depending how good the game is and how much I like it, we'll probably be doing a recorded series as well as streams on my Twitch channel. And I think West Balkans could be coming out soon as well. I've heard, like, I don't know how true it is, but I've seen, oh, I'm gonna hit the curb. Oh well. I've seen some people suggest that West Balkans could come out like towards the end of October. I'm not sure how true that is. But yeah, I'll be covering that probably mostly on stream for that one. And then as well with streaming, I will be covering City Skylines 2 when that comes out, which I'm looking forward to, but I don't know. Something just feels off with it. Although I think once I sit down and play it, I'll be in love with it. At least I'm hoping. But all the streams from Twitch will go up on YouTube. Okay. So yeah, in case you miss it. Oh, I hit a kid. I called it. I fucking called it. I knew I was gonna hit a kid. I knew that was gonna happen. Well, I guess they're gonna revoke my license after I finish this route. Oh, oh! I almost hit another one. Was that a kid? I think that was a kid. Yeah, that was a kid. I'm a great fucking driver. And I totally should be driving children in a school bus. Anyways, let's move. Oh boy, don't hit her. Now I'm nervous about hitting people. I will say also, I might try the story again, but I didn't really care for the story mode, what I played. In fact, I kind of stopped playing the game because I found the story mode a bit slow. But since starting this in the career mode, I think it is, or whatever it's called, I've been enjoying it a lot more. Are the lights on? I can't tell if they're on. No, they're off. I'm okay with them being off. Also, I remapped the... I'm using a controller, Xbox controller, and I remapped my Y button to open the arm in the front because Y uses like the ticket machine on the regular buses, but since there's no ticket machine on here, at least to my knowledge, it didn't really do anything. So it's just a useless button, and there's not really any automatic way to open the arm that I know of. Because the stop sign opens automatically, but not the arm. So I just remapped it to Y. Just if anyone wanted a suggestion for mapping. Because the arm should be open at every stop. I don't really know why it doesn't automatically. Okay, so I think the next stop is by the motel. Here's the big bus station there, which I only have one route actually going to that, and I completely missed my turn. Guess we're going to be going through the station. Right down that road is also a really rough patch that I find glitches to school buses. Oh. So, I might be bringing as well, like when I said vehicle simulation, I guess the main games will be like trucking simulators. I might do another video on tourist bus because I actually haven't really picked it up since I think I streamed it that one time, or did I pre-record it? I can't remember. It's been a while, but I might pick that up again and start playing a bit, and I might also do a video on the bus, which is another quite impressive bus game, at least from a graphical standpoint. Yeah, walk slowly. Must be nice to be the only person in your world. Anyways, as we approach this stop, I will check the map and see how many more I got. I think I'm getting close to the end. I've done this route enough, I should remember it, but... Okay. Yeah, so I think I have one stop here in the Chinatown area. and a couple over here, and then we're going to head to the school. Careful there. You can also see there's a lot of tram tracks, and I believe, or they are, I don't believe, I know for a fact, they are adding a tram DLC, which is a bit of an interesting move for a game called Bus Simulator. But I will be covering that, I believe. I don't know how extensively, but I'll probably do a video on it to see what it's like. Also, with the bus, or with the not Kenworth bus, with the, I almost said Peterbilt bus, with the Thomas bus, I will just be making minor edits to it, and then basically drive it, and that'll be my first reaction for the video. I will probably put a bus number, that's basically what I want to do, because I like having my bus numbered. I think he had the right of way. I just was more aggressive about it. Also, this is one of my favorite areas in the game. I know I said that earlier, but another area, but I think this area is so well done. It just looks phenomenal, especially at night when everything's glowing and stuff. Try to sneak around. Also, I don't know what's with all the logging trucks in the city. Just a bit odd. Okay, so we have 4 stops left. And then we're done the route. What are we after time? Curious. Okay, this will be a decently length video. Also, yeah, I might shorten the route a bit for the next, for the Thomas bus. I'm not sure though. But I am definitely thinking after that, if I continue to do showcases, these buses, I might end up like just like having a voiceover at the beginning, explaining what the bus is and stuff, and then basically just having the gameplay in the background. So I'm never really sure what people want. That's why I'm really hoping to get people to comment and get feedback on what they'd like to see from these videos. Oh, a second, I looked away for 1 second. This exit always throws me off that it's on the side and not the right side. I will say the steering does feel, I don't know if it's off. It just feels weird on certain buses, I've noticed. The school buses are quite well done. At least this one. This is the one I've driven the most. I'm going to have to try driving the other 2 Bluebird buses. I just haven't had as much interest in driving them. Yeah, it could just be that I'm used to driving trucks in ATS and Euro Truck. It's probably what it is. Oh, I went the wrong way. I usually end up going down this road anyways, although I don't always follow the route exactly, because this is a bit of a straighter stretch of road, so it just makes more sense to go down this way. Or go up this way in this case. Because I'm going up a hill. Okay, so this is the third last stop. Oh, we're right by the police station. Hopefully nobody reported a school bus hitting a child. Was it a child I hit? I forget already. I think it was. Yeah, I think it was, and then I almost hit another child immediately after. Although in my defense, I wasn't paying attention, so you tell me who's in the wrong here. No, I'm kidding, it's me. I was clearly in the wrong. Okay, so this is the last pickup, and then we'll go to the final stop where I drop them off. So yeah, we'll see what I do with the next video. I'm thinking maybe it wouldn't make sense to redo the same route, so I might just do a shorter route, or I don't know. I'll see. I don't want the video to be too short, but maybe people would prefer that. I'm not sure. So this area specifically here, like with the little pier over there and stuff, kind of gives me Los Angeles vibes a little bit. But I think this is more supposed to be San Francisco. Or maybe just a mix of California cities. Also, I forgot to turn the rain off. I'm quite glad it didn't rain. I'll have to make sure I turn that off. Also, I'm about 5 minutes late. Put the speed limiter on, although I don't want another incident. I do love driving these buses in these curvy hills. I don't know, just the way it moves and stuff. It's different than a truck. Oh, I hit the curb. And interest of safety, I'll put the parking brake on here. And are they already standing? Wow, that's very dangerous. That's unethical. I'm gonna ignore the fact that I ran over someone, because that would probably make me in the moral wrong here, but still, it's not safe to stand while the bus is at a complete stop. Okay, and yeah, on that note, thank you all for watching. If you want more bus content from like either this game or any other bus games, let me know, because depending on how well this does, I might do more bus stuff. I do enjoy doing them. Or, it's my first one, so I do enjoy doing this, but I mean, I've done a couple bus videos, but yeah, anyways, thank you all for watching. If you're new, consider subscribing to the channel. I really appreciate it. And have a nice day, everyone.